The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First and 10 now from the 36. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Fields now on 2nd down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Second down, it's Fields. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. On 2nd down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Hurts. Out wide, here's Smith. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
That's going to be caught. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Man in motion is Brown. To the air again, Hurts. He finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Hurts again. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The motion man here is Wilson. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, You're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Fourth down. Here's Hurts. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
Eagles, nothing.
Look him up on a second down and 8. They'll run. Here's Guerendo. And he'll get this up to the 44. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll look deep, left sideline.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Fields to throw for it. He's going to try it here again. And that is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. The motion man here is Wilson. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now for Fields. This one grabbed by Austin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 21, Eagles nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the 1st down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
Again, Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down. Here, the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it. A first down throw for Fields. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one complete to Washington. Get about 6 before he's taken down. The Steelers are going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Halftime, coming close, And not much time left as this one is kicked away. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. On 1st down, it's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Cordarrelle Patterson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First down. Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game?
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line. A
2nd down throw for Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Hurts will try it again. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Third and long.
A pickup of 13 on the play. It's third down and long.
Man in motion is Brown. Third and long for Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
Fourth down, here's Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. That'll be caught. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. One of the Steelers has it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And can you believe this? He's going to take it the distance. 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Wow.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage.
Big opening up the middle. Still going. And he's got another one. Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year, and his third of this game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive...
And I just put my drink down.